See if the support wants to pick, but otherwise I can just blind Jinx. Okay. So Mira Alistar, so I would say Braum, solid. Taric, no synergy with Jinx, but it is at least good, I guess. Like, Taric shits on melee champs, but also, like, Alistar can also just W him away from a fight. And Taric needs to stick in melee range to be useful. But if Alistar is using W on Taric, he's not comboing me, I guess, so that might still be fine. I want to run Cleanse here. There's an argument for it, for sure, because I can cleanse Alistar E, can cleanse Viego W, can cleanse Lissandra R and W. Problem is, before Alistar E, I don't actually get hit by any CC that I can cleanse. And sometimes the fight is already over before Alistar E. I'm gonna try it though. We can determine in-game, once I've seen how it plays out, whether it was worth or not. You're gonna start off with an invade. This is the smart invade path. Not walking through there where they're gonna see us in advance so we can hug the wall. Ooh. Good flash. I mean, Samira should have predicted it and flashed it. We'll follow through. Easy. Well played, guys. Yeah, Samira just needed to be less greedy with a flash. Can get boots here. Yeah, it did cost us 3 flashes. This is the sort of thing where it's like, we have a guaranteed first blood from that, so almost certainly this is going to be good for us, but we don't know what is going to happen as a result of not having 3 flashes. If somehow they just end up getting more than 1 kill because we have no flashes, that could actually end very badly for us. This fight looks very good though. We know Alistar only has W, by the way, so he's not gonna like flash, like Q flash. All he can do is disengage. We can zone them from the wave. Try not to like eat Samira Q poke if I can avoid it, but missed so many last hits, but well. 2 of them were like unnecessary. That one was because I was trading it for an auto. Can be worth the deal damage in exchange for dropping a last hit, but the ones that were just unnecessary, not so good. At least I only missed 3 CS in the end. Okay, I have a ward. I don't know where Viego is. Probably pathing bot, he hasn't done his raptors yet. In theory, he could just gank directly. Like, he could skip all of his bot side camps and just run straight bot, so from now, I want to start playing safe. They've also recovered all their HP somehow. That might be an AP Alistar, by the way. Maybe it's the AP Alistar I played with the other day. He's running Electrocute. No. I'm gonna dash, well, run away because Samira can try and dash on me to finish me off. They had a bigger wave there. That fight made 0 sense to engage. Not to mention, we know our mastery is full clearing. We didn't know about Viego. Yeah, no flash, no survival. Samira now has officially got something back from the lack of flashes. Well, that ain't looking good. I cannot join in there. What I can do is just try and freeze this. Maybe I've been pushing this too hard even. Is that another kill for Samira? No, she actually got nothing. Good. It's just an assist for Alistar. I didn't want to kill that. I wanted to drag it out. Careful, Taric. I've lost vision over. Let's try and finish Alistar. Oh, he's... Yeah, that sucks. Knocked me out. Unfortunately, it was just a fucking always either a Samira or minions between me and Alistar, so I could never throw my W at him. I think I'll just base on this. Should push towards us. Looks like I'm gonna be lucky enough to keep the cannon as well, probably. Don't start pushing that, please. I doubt he would. It's a diamond support, but you never know. Next wave is later than expected. Okay, I guess I'm gonna miss the cannon. Oh well. Still up. Worst, it's an even base, even though we lost the fight. So that's fine. What the hell? Again, with things constantly between me and Alistar, so no W. Shame. So much of Jinx's early damages are W. This is kind of tragic. I feel like she has to be baiting a Viego gank. Yeah. Try and cleanse this. Nice. Was this not for us? What the fuck? Okay, well now he's here. I guess he wasn't in range to ult in yet. No, I casted an auto that would have got me the kill. Can I auto? Good. Okay, and I finally got a kill. Let's go. Ooh. These fights are intense. Yeah, so I could kind of tell she was waiting for Viego. I wasn't gonna like try and punish her too hard. I did also though like fail to account for the Alistar Hex Flash. Is what got him into range to engage on me. Okay, that's all I can push then. Oh, I don't have enough for E now. I'm actually dead, I think. Sad. Unfortunate. I'm gonna try this. I'll do collect a second since I've committed to this build path. We know the Alistar is gonna build AP anyway, so he's not gonna get early armor. Oh, that is rough. Oh, way too late to flash. Oh, our kid does 0 damage. Okay, I gotta watch out for Alistar again, actually. Don't know where he is, but I think he might be around trying to cheese, potentially. I should have left that cannon for him to kill, because now he's gonna kill minions I'm trying to freeze with. I was like, we don't need the cannon for freezing, and then he proceeds to kill even more minions, and I'm like, oh no. There he is. Yeah, actually I should have spammed pinged Tarek back, because I was literally expecting this sort of thing. Ah, he already warded. Can cancel at least his base with my ult. Probably worth. Maybe not actually. That doesn't actually get vision. Well, they better be gone from there. Okay, I had to check though. Tarek also should have been checking before me so I wouldn't have to face check into an AP Alistar. Is it not actually going AP though? It doesn't look like it actually. Wow. Okay, well, hopefully this collector trace pays off. At the moment, my build path is still really fucking awkward, though. Could go for a longsword here. May end up having to do it first item instead of second item. Jesus Christ, the Turk is 0-6. Whoops. That was meant to be a minigun auto. Okay. Shouldn't have hit that. Samira is rotating. Okay. She just warded the river, I guess. Don't know where Alistar is. Wait, do we? Did he just go top or something? No, I don't think so. I don't think he's in that brush. I think I would have known if he was already in that brush, but... Wherever he is. He doesn't have Hex Flash, but it obviously doesn't mean he can't still do flash plays. Anyway, ideally we just freeze. I don't think Samira was near enough to ward that brush, right? So I think Alistar must have warded, so he's there. Yeah, he was. So Alistar has a lot of movement speed. I love Relentless Hunter. Gonna have to try and react fast if you flash. WQs me or something like that. So long as we know we're not getting ganked, I think Alistar, Taric could actually just run up to Alistar and get him into engaging on him. Because so long as we're not getting ganked, I think we should win the 2v2. Okay, he's rooted. Okay, we actually were getting ganked. Fuck. I was trying to time my ult so it wouldn't get ulted by Lissandra, but I just never would use it. Okay, that's nice, I get a kill there. Another one. Another one. Huge, okay. Perfect. Now nobody's, literally nobody is alive to potentially gank me. Except the top laner, but we see them. So unless they want a TP, I'll show this for free. I'll potentially get another wave. Alright, sorry, another plating, I mean. Definitely not another wave. I could sell my longsword and get Infinity Edge, I think that's worth. Is he gonna cancel me? Because he probably should. Does he have vision in here? I feel like he probably does, yeah. God damn it. I don't think I need to cleanse though. He just wasted a lot of my time as well. Yeah, the way he was popping, it's like, it kind of gives away that he knows that I'm there, but at the same time, like, I may as well find out, because I don't think there's high chances of me dying. But if he was looking to just cancel my base, he would run in a straight line to this brush to try and reach it as fast as possible, to make sure that if I'm recalling, that he gets there in time to cancel my base. So what his pathing gives, his actual pathing gives away, is that he knows I'm in here, he knows he has time to cancel it, so he's circling around to try and make it seem like he's not gonna check. But actually he's just trying to flank me and waste as much of my time as possible. Instead of cancelling it sooner, cancel it later. Wasting more time overall. Shit, my bad. Alistar will be in a brush somewhere, probably. She freezing? No, good. She probably should have. Maybe we can start rotating over to this fight if there's anything we can do. There's not. Okay. We could potentially just take over mid though, for now. We can both defend this turret, and also if Yi is gonna show up, maybe we gank all together. I guess Taric is gonna stay. Okay, well, I can just stay here and grab this wave. Doesn't really matter where I'm getting farm, so long as I'm getting farm. Oh, I needed to be careful that Viego wasn't still there. I should be fine though, I mean. Oh my god, wait, oh, that's what they were pinging me about. I thought the TF was just... Whoever was pinging me back, I figured they were just like... It was just TF telling me not to farm his lane or something. Doesn't he have another Q? Could have killed Lissandra with it. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no. If I was correct, then fuck me. That would have been great. Well, that sucks. Why did they just chase me to mid lane when I'm just farming there? We had vision as well. It's just my lack of map awareness that killed me. That would have been a huge fucking waste of their time if I was just paying attention.
Killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, we saw them. My bad. But I'm just used to, like, kings being useless, you know, just being like, oh, no, stay out of my lane, even though it was a good idea for me to be in his lane. So I don't know now if, like, that was the actual purpose of his pings, or if he was pinging me away from the gank, but... I mean, yeah, like, this is not a productive ping, right? Gonna mute that. And that's also not productive pings, this doesn't communicate anything useful, so I'm gonna mute that. And that's why I can't be warned by pings that I'm getting ganked. Because they're just meaningless. I hear spam pinging on me and I just think somebody's being toxic. And maybe they were, maybe that was just a coincidence I was getting ganked. I just have to stay bot, do I? Maybe not. We can afford to give up a lane turret, and if we can pick this turret or like win a fight in exchange, that would be great. I feel like I've fucked up here, but we'll try to carry it. Oh my god! Wow! Okay, that's rough. I was perma CC'd, by the way, what the hell? Every cooldown up. That sucks. Yeah, I approached that from a very awkward angle, but it was that or just never reach the fight. I'd have to step so fucking far around. But in hindsight, I mean, yeah, I should have done that. Not even in hindsight, like, it was the correct option, I just greeted. As much as it was maybe unlikely that I could impact the fight by doing that, it was also the only reasonable way to try. Oh, wow, okay. Interesting. I don't think that was necessarily worth for her to trade her ult just for a 1-for-1. Should I also take this? I feel like I should, fuck it. Maybe I did it too late though. God, alright, let's fucking go. Okay. Nearly got collector. I've got it now, but ideally I should have another wave. Viego's on the way. Cleared the costers. Perfect, everything dead. Holy fuck, he's trying hard to kill me, what the hell? Oh, he's popping Herald. He may still try and flank dive. Looks like I'm fine. Oh, they're on the Drake, maybe I should stay then. Okay, I'm gonna be absolutely sure I'm not greeting again this time. I have to take the long pathing even if it's very inconvenient. Did decent damage to Viego. Okay, Samira's dead. What am I slowed by? It's under Q, I guess. Yes! Let's fucking go, another kill to me. Okay, good thing that I noticed that Drake fight before I finished my recall. Goddamn, that would have been troll as hell. As much gold as I had to spend. We should follow up if my team is fighting. I'll potentially get away with serving another wave. Who's alive? Just Alistar. Could potentially waste a lot of my time if he chases me down here, but I don't think Samira revives in time to do anything with it. Do maybe even go for a cheeky golem steal? I think I do. I've gone up in 58, that's the next fight coming up. Next objective. We can actually show up dual or doms here. Should I? Yeah, I mean that Alistar has a lot of armor. Armor on Lissandra. I think it makes sense here. No, we'll do quick look. I lost 14 games in a row yesterday. I hope I can learn from you. That's rough, man. I hope you can learn something.
Never submit. Come on. What's the worst that could happen?
I think ideally we actually, like, group bot. There's a Viego on me. Team, some help? Fuck, I could have flashed the Viego. But yeah, my team just wasn't noticing shit there. That sucks. It's not too bad. Yeah, this would have been a free-ass fight if I flashed. It's still a free-ass fight, it seems. Lucky for me. I didn't want to flash early, though, because I could cleanse the... Like, once I already got hit by Alistar WQ, obviously I can't flash that. Could flash a Z, but I can cleanse a Z. Could flash the Viego W, but the Viego W will have no CC duration at all because I've got 75% tenacity from my previous cleanse. So, I think I was right to not flash anything before that. But then once I've baited the Viego ult, that I absolutely need to flash that. Then he's ulting in to deal no damage, and then he's getting deeper into our team without a reset. That would have been good. And better than flashing early, even though that would have definitely saved me. It would have been easier, it would have been safer, but it would have been, like, just not trusting myself to play well. Or to play perfect. Wouldn't have been the right mindset for improvement. Okay, I need one wave, then I finish Collector. Yeah, I think overall this whole like double pickaxe thing that I did, a bit silly, but it paid off so hard. Okay, time to base. Jinx to risky, look his position mid solo. I don't know when he said that. Maybe he's right, I don't know. Wasn't paying attention. Nice. One auto kills her? Yep, nice. I can base for another quick look to be honest. Nah, I can't actually. Malphite is pushing, they're gonna try and collapse on him. We wanna try and abuse the fact that they're gonna be bot. We know they're gonna be bot to try and push mid. With any luck we get the turret. And if not, it's just at least free farm. And if you have free farm, why not take it? Okay, now if I'm gonna base before Drake, it has to be now, but... I think just getting mid-prow and going to Drake is gonna be more important. So we just don't base yet. Ooh. And obviously that's not gonna give vision of Viego, but in case anybody else is gonna approach from that brush, I wanted vision of those... of that brush. Without wasting blue trinket either. Oh, nice soul. Didn't even notice it was that important. Hear my door creaking like a cat was trying to get in. I wonder if there's Viegos that go, wait, that shouldn't have taken this form because they become super squishy from it. Yes, but I think that mostly happens like pre-6 when you don't have any way to get rid of the form. Usually it seems to be just good to take any form no matter what, just because it heals you and also makes you untargetable, and then you just get to immediately ult to get rid of it. Oh man, I almost had Lissandra. Okay, nice. My team just aced it. Easy game. I'm not even needed. Probably gonna be an FF from them at this point. Like I would say the only reason why they don't FF right now is if it was already on cooldown because somebody already put up an FF vote before. It's not necessarily that we end right now, but like... They surely have to realize now there's no coming back. It's a fucking miracle at this point. Which most people don't want to wait for. We didn't do that much damage to their base though. Oh, but we had Yi soloing Baron, okay. Jeez, okay, so they can't even count on the Miracle Baron steal then. Who dropped the blue trinket? I guess that was TF, but... Why though? I was about to... give my own vision of it anyway. Nice try, guy. Oh, there is a cat in my room. Damn it. Hang on. Oh, baby.
All part of the plan, I think.
These cats are forcing me to choose between heat stroke or them escaping. Fuck. Yeah, I've definitely seen also, hang on. I've definitely seen Viegos though, like, stick to a form a lot longer than they should because they don't account for how squishy they are. Like, they don't realize how much incoming damage is about to hit them that is gonna fucking explode them because of the form they're currently in, and they need to immediately ult. Alright, GG.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Who needs reasons?
Nice try. Whoa. Ooh, actually, so that's gonna be Volka's support that assumed in champ select it was gonna be Zillion support.
Minions have spawned.
What do you think about Aphelios mid? I would say it's like 20% weaker than Aphelios bot, but it's playable. Maybe 20% is just an estimate, it could be actually like 30%, 40%, you get my meaning, it's definitely not as good. But it's not like you're gonna have a 0% win rate on it. It's a pick you can climb with. I'm sure if a challenger of Aphelios main wanted to play Aphelios mid, they could get at least Grandmaster with it. Okay, we're gonna back off now that Thresh doesn't have his crucial skill shot. We're gonna have to just miss XP here, it is what it is. We have no way to fight back anymore, and Draven has a really strong early game, and Volkaz, we just don't even reach before he hits us, and if we're trying to preserve HP to make sure we can still win the lane later on, our goal is to preserve HP for now when we can't fight back.
Always ready to cry.
What the hell? Okay, good enough. We're only 2 CS behind Draven. And we've conserved a lot of HP as well. I could be protecting Thresh a bit more from the Draven axes, but... Like in that instance, for example, I'm too far away from dodging a Volko's Q. Ideally, I would be positioned further up, but in... I guess I can't really. But it's what I would like to do if I could. Could be good. We'll pop a potion. Should be at that Draven. Oh. No, I missed the cannon. We force him to juke. Boom, we get the kill. Let's go. By forcing him to juke, I mean I'm not predicting that he's gonna juke with my W. I need to make sure that even if he... Oop, like... I'm probably dead here, but we'll do what we can. Actually, maybe I could have flashed away after she dashed. I'm not sure. Could she have dashed back at me? Maybe I'll just flash the knock up. I don't know. Oh well. Either way, it's a bit unlucky. J4 just shouldn't be leaving the lane before I finish shoving the lane. That's just lazy jungling, but we deal with it. We're still in a better spot than if he didn't gank, I suppose. Well, actually, are we? You know what? Technically, no, because the wave state sucks for me. If my Thresh dies again here, also, that's... Yeah, that's gonna suck. Then we're really gonna be in a worse spot for having been receiving that gank. Okay, at least he lives. It's not too bad then. Can't walk up for XP if Vel'Koz is gonna pressure me so hard. I just want to get some vision of if Vel'Koz is going to be throwing skull shots at me from there. They're positioning for a dive, so... Need to back off and concede minions. Question is, can we kill them with a turret if we have Thresh assault? Probably. So they back off. And thankfully we don't even miss the cannon, so we didn't miss out on too much there. I think Thresh is just not doing a great job of trying to avoid Vel'Koz's poke. He doesn't seem to go out of his way to try and dodge at all. Just walks up to Vel'Koz and is okay with getting hit by his Q. This is good. Nice, okay, we forced a really nice trade there. Really solid trade. Did J4 even notice that he's gonna skip his Gromp, it seems. Good. They might have vision though. No, they don't have vision, so they don't know J4 is around, so they are about to die. Beautiful. Okay, it's a bit of a shame I don't actually get anything there. Maybe I got XP. But I don't get the assist for sure. Maybe we can get the Drake for crash, but this is gonna take a while for me to crash, by the way, but I also can't help without crashing. Ah, fuck it. I think I can maybe just drop a wave for the Drake. Or... I can rotate if they need help, otherwise I'm just gonna crash. I'll be a bit late if I'm suddenly needed. I'm not already there, but I think the risk is worth it. Okay, and they've got it, so we're all good. Guess we can go for Berserkers. Not my favorite base, but... Either way, I mean, I appreciate movement speed in this lane for dodging Vel'Koz skill shots more easily. We appreciate it for not getting run down by Draven. Every little bit of movement speed we can have to either, like, match the Draven's movement speed when he presses W, or at least not be, like, 80 movement speed behind them. Ooh, this should be, hopefully, a free kill. Got him. Perfect. Alright, well played, Thresh. Huge. I want to stick around. I think we can push plating. If we get ganked by Bel'Veth, surely with Thresh's Peel we win. We'll just get the one plating though. I don't think he should have already been recalling though. Hopefully he at least roams with this tempo. Although, does he want to roam if his ADCs are in one? Well, grubs are up. Vel'Koz is roaming. Damn. Wait, is there somebody I can ult? Yes, Bel'Veth. Question is, where is she gonna go? She's probably gonna do grubs. I want to try and stat aside. I don't want to give vision Okay, I'm gonna assume she's gonna start them, right? I don't want to give vision of my ult, so Draven starts pinging them back and tries to warn them. Oh, I got singed. So I did predict that Belveth was there. I did hit her. I failed to predict that she was actually gonna die to that. But somehow I just randomly hit a singe that I didn't realize was low enough to kill. I'll take it. Rewarded for making a mistake. You love to see it. Wait, I just realized I'm pretty sure I wasn't gonna get that last hit. Fuck, but...
An ally has been slain.
I shouldn't waste my W actually, now he can try and fight me. I'll give up that melee.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Not a bad trade considering he ulted. And I space him. Okay, I have mana for ult now, I just nearly have ult. But now I gotta watch out for the fact that I have no idea where the enemies are. At least now I know my Thresh is around. Driven probably is just basing. And now I've got enough for BF swords, so unless we see him anywhere, I'm just gonna base. And if I do see him and he's killable with ult, then I'll try and throw ult at him. Nice. Don't know what's going on top side, but my team seem tilted at each other. Image though.
An enemy has been slain.
Wait, oh, what happened to J4? I was thinking like, wasn't he with Thresh? I'll stay away from her. The hell was he doing? I thought we were ganking Draven, but he just wasn't with Thresh all of a sudden. You know, I think my team might play better if they weren't typing essays in chat, but that, I don't know, that might be a crazy idea. Oh, what an assist for my bloodline.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Ah, come on. What's the worst that could happen?
Can afford to overextend a little bit there just because we know the Thresh can always lantern us out if they suddenly flash on me or something. Wouldn't even need to waste my flash. We can try and freeze this a little bit. It's only 2 casters. We're a little damage to block in exchange for having them be overextended. Especially with J4 bot side. My bad with the traps. Whoa. Where's the thresh though? Careful G4. Oh no, he even took a third shot. Well, that was really bad. But I don't, again, I also don't know what Thresh was doing there. There could have been potentially more to do. I'm dead now. Okay, at least I got one kill. Fuck, we almost got the Volkas too. Oh well. Do we need anti-heal this game? Draven not got Bloodthirster so far, looks like probably not. If I could afford Quick Look here, I would do that, but since I can't, well, Lord Dominic's will build out of triple longsword so we can do that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Stands for Jinx.
Well played, thank you. Maybe there was something I could do better, but I'm not sure what. Would need to review it. I guess I got something out of it though. I mean, it might have just been that I just played it so aggressive though. Like I got rewarded, I guess, because Draven at least died. But say like Draven flashed away, I'm just flashing for nothing.
An enemy has been slain.
Thankfully, I actually got a kill out of it. Okay, I don't think I'm getting ganked here, right? I mean, there is a chance Draven and Vel'Koz show up here. Okay, we see Vel'Koz. Do I think that I win against Draven then? I think I do. Oh yeah, look at that crit. Okay, 1 for 1. Could be worse. What could I do better? Oh, it's Replay HUD not working? No, there it is. Okay, I think maybe I just didn't realize he had that much burst. Because from here I definitely know I can one-shot him, I just didn't realize he could also one-shot me equally fast. I guess I should ult already, because my ult was extremely overkill by the time I used it.
An ally has been slain.
I did like 361 damage onto a guy who probably only had like 200 HP. So if I ulted, then autoed, then W'd, he might have died slightly faster and then I could actually look to dodge his ult instead. I didn't need to focus on getting the most possible execute damage out of ult there when it was gonna die either way. I think my ult has a lower cooldown than Draven's, right? I'm gonna play safe for now, but... Maybe I made that too obvious, my bad. I was hoping he would try and fight me. But I have vision right now. Where's your recall? Oh, he doesn't have wards, and he... Okay. He's also missing half HP, so it makes sense he would recall. But we want to chill until we have Thresh around again. Hopefully I'm not fishing to someone here. Like Bel'Veth. Bel'Veth will one-shot me. Alright, if Draven walks up the farm, then we can try and gank him. Oh, we're all in vision now. I need to hang around with my team. Oop. Being too indecisive about it though. Ow, that actually hit me both ways, what the fuck? That's a good Draven ult. Are they on this? No. Well, we don't have to start this or anything, we can actually just go mid and push it. It's not like you're starting Drake. Perfect. Beautiful. Big man. Let's try. Okay, we should be able to get the Drake for free now. guess I'll go bot. I should help with the Drake for a long time though, because when he finishes this, I get my passive. And I just sprint over bot lane faster because I helped with the Drake, so I more or less get there around the same time anyway. Yeah, like probably Vegas should just rotate there instantly, because I have much more DPS into the Drake than him. It makes sense for me to stay and help. Then I could also stay mid as the Fed ADC. But oh well. I don't want to push any further without vision. Could have got that rose before I recalled, but oh well. Not worth cancelling. And now Veigar's gonna recall, so perfect. That if he was actually staying for another wave, I would have just gone bot lane in advance to like already prepare for the fact that Draven is shoving this in and to catch that wave. But since he's recalling, I know that I can take over mid and get this wave, and then if he wasn't already headed bot, I would ping him to go bot. But there's no need for that. Ooh. I could have trapped sooner actually, my bad, but he's good. Singe has flash ignite, by the way. He could try and flash Amy or something if I get too close. I want to get the red buff, but... Is there somebody behind? Not that I can see. I know. I would like to get the red buff now. He's going in? No, he's not. Have time for this then. Well, the set is going in. God damn it, man. Okay, let's try an ult. Yes, we still got him. I should have trapped sooner, my bad. All good. She still dies. Maybe I could have killed the Draven, my bad. Or at least forced the Zillion ult if that was up. I'm fine, what the hell? I got slowed by my W, which he didn't account for. Good. Nice one, guys. Well played. That's probably why most Singe players run Ghost. I'll go for another whiff. How close am I? Not too close, so we're definitely basing at some point. Hey, true person.
Stands for Jinx.
Okay, Bel'Veth is just chasing Thresh, it seems like. Maybe we can rush this. I was just like rotating top so I could like help push out waves and just play around top lane because Arthakon is top side, but I guess we'll just start it and finish it. Fuck. Okay, governance. Oh, she's starting Herald though. Could have ulted actually, my bad, I didn't notice it was so low already. Oh, no! The exact moment he pops away is when I flash. Man, fuck me. Fuck's sake. This is so unfortunate. Should be focusing Draven, my bad. No, I was one auto off. Fuck me. Did he crit me? That better have only been one crit. He only has a collector. Yeah, fucked up with that flash. I should have immediately started focusing Draven if I used my W on Draven and kited him with my rockets. That would have been greater. Like, this W is like what cost me the fight, basically. But aside from that, he did crit me twice, I think. What the hell? I think one of his last autos was a crit as well. Yeah, what the fuck? How did he crit me like... He had a streak of 3 autos where he crit me twice. With 25%, bro. 25%. What the hell? I hope I at least crit him equally. But even if I did crit him equally... Yeah. I crit just as much as I should expect to. But the thing is, even if that happens, it's already... It doesn't matter, because like... My build's damage is like balanced around critting as much as I did. Draven's build is balanced around critting maybe once. If he crits twice, his build is massively overperforming. So that sucked, because even with me misplaying... maybe I still died either way, I'm not sure, but I think it should have been a 1-for-1, I think. Worst case scenario, I think 1-for-1 should have been my expectation with my misplay. 2 crits was crazy work. Yeah, the saddest thing was just fucking Sin just walking away from me. Oop. How does he get it to curve like that? What the fuck? I think it's because he's already walked a mile away towards downwards by the time it actually reaches me. Anyway, Ocean Soul for us, awesome. I'm taking a big risk here, actually. I should have plotted like there. Just the fact that I had Thresh Lantern means actually it wouldn't have been too bad, but I wasn't thinking about the Thresh Lantern when I did it, you know? This was just my usual brainless pathing, which when I don't know who's here is not smart. I should path around here because it costs me very little to do so. It doesn't cost me any time. Alright, the red buff goes to the whole team, so... Too late to save that set. We'll push out of mid-wave. Don't know why I'm wasting W, that's not gonna land. It's fine, it's on a low cooldown, so... Cancelled one of my autos. But he has no ult, so I actually survived this time, even though I don't even have to ult. My ult would have just literally not helped there, would have cost me... 1 auto, or it would have delayed 1 auto, so he would die at the same time anyway. Okay, nice. But yeah, that actually would have been just again a 1-for-1 if he actually had ult there. Or potentially if he managed to get lucky with crits again, who knows, maybe... Oh, he actually had Infinity this time as well. Then definitely if he got lucky with crits, he would have one-shot me. Then either killed me or 1-for-1, either one. Oh, they're still all dead. We can definitely get 1 turret out of this. Alright, we'll base. Ooh, but I was so close to this. Oh well, I'll sell Thorn's Blade, it's not worth waiting, or delaying. Infinity Edge first item on Jinx, why? Because he had a huge lead? Nope, it's just my preference. I can explain more outside of game. Okay, he's dead. Should we stay bot? Yeah, we can. Wasn't that weird we couldn't see that blue trinket until Veigar stepped in the brush? Like, what is that ward doing if it's not giving us vision of that? J4 could be actively leaving CS for both the Jinx and the Veigar here, by the way. That would be the correct choice. Either one of us use the farm better than him. Draven may as well have kept pushing at least 1 more thread, I think. Unless, maybe there's a risk we end if it doesn't. They definitely would have defended. Oh my god. Just got him too hard. Holy fuck. They couldn't fucking touch me, man. GG. No, there's not a single plat level player that got hard stuck silver for months on end because they played ADC. I just look to push here. I can't really match Aphellis' auto attack range. If he overextends like that, fine, I'll trade back. He went so deep into my wave, that's a good trade because he gets more minion aggro than me. But yeah, I just remembered, like, I'm used to trying to push the ADC at level 1, whether I'm Aphellis or Jinx, but I just remembered, yeah, when I'm Aphellis, actually, I stomp the Jinxes when I do that. So, Aphellis is a little bit favored if I actually try and play aggressive, but if I just play defensive, just look to clear the wave. Aphellis cannot match that wave clear, and if he wants to try and punish me while I'm playing back, he's just going to take bad trades. We just play for non-interaction here for now as Jinx until our range matches his. Or outranges him, even, when he runs out of green. Oops, that was a really bad aim, actually. We can also go for the occasional auto, especially like if he's busy lost hitting. Nice. But it's like, especially the more infrequently I do it, the more unexpected it is for him. So even if I'm going for non-interaction, it would probably not be ideal to just literally never hit him, but just do it so infrequently that it actually catches him by surprise every time that I do it. Like there, he just easily traded back because we're clearly in the middle of a trade. He's expecting it. I'm running out of mana now, though. We got all these spot side down. She's a sick ganker. If he tried to trade with me there, for example, by the way, I could just rocket the caster that I'm trying to last hit, and then I trade back without even hitting him directly. Ooh, my bad. Ow, Jesus. That was a lot of damage from the Pantheon. Alright, we got Elise here, though. Clean. I'll go bear if I need it. The enemy jungler is coming. I would say back off, back off. Back off, Thresh! He didn't even notice. Oof, okay. I have to flash out, unfortunately. That sucks. We overextended way too hard. If Thresh wasn't so wildly out of position by the time Lee Sin showed up, I don't think anybody had to die there. Maybe they don't actually try and dive me. It doesn't look like Pantheon is trying. Okay, now he suddenly is trying. Yeah, he's gonna cancel me if I base there. He's got a fairly long range cancel. Maybe I can survive with Thresh though. There's no more Fellows Green Q to watch out for now as well. If I was going for a cancel, I should have done that ages ago. Okay, I'm at risk of dying to like a Pantheon Lee Sin gank here. Maybe even just a Pantheon himself, but I am assuming they're probably just based. Especially Lee Sin, no way he's still around after finishing his clear, right? Okay. When basing with a CS lead over a Fellows at least. Not gonna lead to an item lead or a gold lead, considering his kill and assist, but... it's something at least. Just matching him a little bit. Do you have any good practice tips to better your mechanics? There's a game called like LOL Dodge Game. LOL Dodge Game. Google it. It's... I think it could be quite decent for practicing mechanics in general. Or at least like a movement in League in regards to like dodging and perhaps even like aiming skill shots as well. Aside from that, there's not much you can do besides just playing the game. Most people that have like crazy good mechanics that you see on streams and like in pro play, they got that good just by playing the game. Maybe there's a more efficient way of doing it, but barely anybody got to that level by doing that hypothetical more efficient way, which may or may not exist. We don't know. Anything you do to try and improve your mechanics that is not just playing the game, you're taking a risk. You're like counting on it being more efficient than just playing the game, but you don't really know because nobody really improved that way. Or most people. By far the vast majority did not. Jeez. Okay, the Lee Sin is level 6. They're definitely gonna stick around for a dive. I'm gonna be zoned from away for probably. This is what I mean though by like trying to take pride in the things you can control. Can I avoid losing lane here? No, absolutely not. But I'm sitting on 0 deaths. On my CS, you know, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. It could be worse. I'm doing well given the circumstance that I'm in, right? So long as I'm not dying excessively. And you know what? I'm not even tilted. I feel like I should be afraid of a gank here, though. Do we not have a ward on the Thresh? No, we don't. I should probably ward myself then. Okay, they were on the Drake. Also don't want to give up farm for warding, though. We can freeze here. Oh, he actually has a pink. Okay. Just gonna ping SS because we don't know where Pantheon is. There he is. So far we're doing a good job of just stalling the lane, or they're doing a terrible job of abusing their lead. Just keep the wave under turret. They have a Pantheon support, all he does is engage, he can't engage under turret. We don't even want to try and trade with the fellas here at all, even though I outrange him a little bit. I'm so behind, the only possible thing that can really happen is that maybe I take off some of his HP, but if there's ever a fight that leads to the death, like, I'm going to be the one that dies. I don't want either one of us getting lower HP, I want both of us to keep exactly the same HP as we have, because that means I can't really be dying. Oh, shit. Lantern. Oh my god, that took so long. Jesus. Okay, my bad, I didn't even notice the Pantheon costing that. Maybe I did and I just assumed there was a recall, I don't know, I just didn't bring any red flags when I noticed the animation. Oh, well, I cancelled the freeze. Oh, but they're basing. They actually finished their bases, I'm gonna shove this then. Oh, he just messed up the wave. Did he even, like, take all those costers? Maybe. Oh well. Ooh, plating is so tempting as well, but because we shoved this wave all so far on the side of the map, I'd have to walk all the way over there, get that plating, then walk all the way into a safe recall spot. It's just not feasible. As much as I would love that 125 gold, I just had to finish my base. Tempo matters a lot, and you gotta keep tempo in mind when you're considering can I go for the plating. So that means the plating HP matters. If it's full HP, gonna take you more time. So that's a no-brainer in whether it's worth to go for a plating or not. But also something people usually wouldn't consider is distance to the plating. A fellow's habit. What the fuck? I keep doing this on Zaya. Now I'm doing it on Jinx as well. What the hell? Yeah, like, you gotta consider how long is it gonna take to walk to the plating, and then how long is it gonna take to walk into a safe recall spot. Like, if I could base under the turret, you know what? Maybe I could do it. But, I figured I just wouldn't have time to get into a safe recall spot. So, we don't want to miss an excessive amount of farm when we get back into lane. We can't go for the plating. Anyway, if we can keep freezing here, that's perfect. We already know Pantheon is roaming, by the way. So, I would say Thresh definitely should just be punishing Aphelios. But we'll see, I mean, 1v1, I mean, I'm chilling. Oops. Oh, crap! Cancelled Ronaldo. Ah, fuck, I fucked it up. I fucked it up in so many ways, my bad. Oh well.
Has destroyed a turret. Killing spree.
Do you ever use your Jinx ult for global impact or always for lane? To be honest, my map awareness is so terrible. I almost never even notice when other people are low HP on other lanes. The most, like, global ults I will do in lane phase usually is just like, I would ult a Fellows right now, for example, not to kill him, just to kill these casters that he's pushing the turret with, right? Then I would get the free last hits from the casters. And he would get less platings. Alright, sadly I'm not here in time to cancel his base, am I? But I can try. Worth a shot. Cost myself a lot with that, but the wave dies faster, so we can range of this faster. I'm not gonna make a Phyllis farm, but it's gonna give me some tempo. Hopefully that Thresh roam got him something. It looks like he has 1 assist, so maybe. Hopefully. When we know that Pantheon is, like, roaming top even though his ADC is really fed, I mean, that's Pantheon just making a terrible macro move because he's not defending his fed ADC, who can now be easily shut down. I think we should have punished that. Me dying is unrelated to that, like, that's me making a separate mistake. I died mistakenly, I think Thresh made a macro mistake. Everybody makes mistakes, right? I'm just pointing out what his was, in my opinion. Ooh, that's nice. That should lead to a free Drake for us, right? They already have a Drake, so it's good to stop their stacking at least. Gonna use W just to kill it a little bit faster. If you flashed his ulti, would you kill him there? Maybe not kill him. I definitely would have been favored in the 1v1 though. I think. Like, I misplayed really hard. But as far as I know, he also had flash, right? So he also could have just flashed away as well. But I'm not super sure if it was winnable at that point, because I already, like, cancelled... I already, like, basically took 2 autos for free by, like, cancelling autos and shit. When otherwise I was favored to win the fight, I think. Then flashing the ult would have made it free.
Will soon fall.
There could be a Pantheon trying to ult me, by the way. At least since I didn't use my flash, I got flash to escape a potential Pantheon ult. I reckon he probably is bot. It's probably in that brush, I would imagine. No, okay, he's actually mid, okay. I'm gonna guess whoever was recalling there is actually really low. Hey, I got him. Dude, okay, that was actually smart. Do you know how I knew that I had a kill there? I did not know what a Azir's HP was. I didn't even know what champion he was. Do I run here? I just saw him run under the turret while there was a fight, and I knew that there had to be, like, he had to be really low, otherwise he wouldn't be abandoning that fight. Ah, shame. Shit, I just gave up first start by abandoning bot. I didn't notice my bad. Lightnings are down. Unless I'm somehow gonna match this Fellows push. Wait, is he not pushing for some reason? Okay, interesting. What about this then? I mean, Azir respawned. I got summoners up if I need to escape. Oh, he's back to full HP, what the hell? Okay. Got him. Nice. Cool. Well, honestly, I made a huge mistake there. I mean, if I was at a free turret... well, not a huge mistake. Like, I made a move that should not have paid off. Took a gamble. Whoa. That would be able to impact the map there, and I couldn't. But they fucked up. Everybody did. Okay, he's dead. Perfect. Alright, just like that, I'm ahead of the Fellows. What the hell? I'm getting the same treatment as the Vayne did in my previous Fellows game. Not my sorry, the last one from yesterday. Getting stomped by an Fellows, then boom, their team just run into me and die. It just be that way sometimes. Can we get some Thresh out, by the way? He was here the whole time, I swear to fucking god. Like, initially, he was right here, bro. Let me see. I'm catching out Aphelios. Like, he's right behind me, by the way, and I'm forcing on Aphelios. He just walks away, walks away. Okay, now Aphelios is turning on me. Continues walking away, continues walking away, continues walking away. Like, oh my god, man. That is just ridiculous. Oh well, I can spend my gold now. Did you answer the Kai'Sa question? No, I'll get to it when I notice it. Might have to be after the game, it depends. But I'll look at the chat now. Why is the fellow so good versus Kai'Sa? Mainly, Kai'Sa just sucks into stuff that outranges her, especially if, like, even after level 6, she gets a lot of all-in power, right? Like, she gets a lot of gap closing. But if the champion that outranges her is also actually not so bad in an all-in, that she's not capable of just completely folding them in an all-in, then it's kind of like GG for her. Like, for example, one of her roughest matchups is Kog'Maw, because Kog'Maw completely outranges her in lane. But then if she closes the gap, what happens? Well, I mean, it's still Kog'Maw with W DPS. It's still Kog'Maw where even if you kill him, his passive is potentially going to clean you up. Right? It's just very rough for her. And the same for Aphelios. Like, like, when he has green, he massively outranges. When he has other weapons, he massively wins the short trades. If she manages to close the gap, I mean, he's got it depends on his weapons, but he can potentially... you know, just completely not fold it on all-in at the very least. He can actually fight back and potentially kill her. So it's very weapon dependent. Like, the big reason why it's so good for him is because he starts with green, and she struggles against range at level 1. There's no way to fight back against high range against level 1, and then the matchup just doesn't... It gets maybe a little bit easier, but not super. She continues to lose short trades. It's not like a super one-sided matchup. It's not as easy as Aphelios versus Vayne. But it's just definitely Aphelios' favorite. It's not like a free win picking Aphelios into Kai'Sa. It's just a matchup, a very comfort matchup, right? Because it's slightly positive for Aphelios, but also because she's so popular, I've played it a billion times. And so I fucking know it like the back of my hand, you know? It may not be a free win, but I'm just very comfortable in it. Both because the matchup is comfortable and because of all the experience I have in it. Alright, maybe I just want a base here. Yeah, let's get Lost Whisper. Do we need anti-heal by any chance? Not really. Although either way, I mean, this build path works for either one of these. Okay, do I want anti-heal if I just have a base on the perfect gold for it? Can potentially be good against the Aphelios, although I don't know if he's got Bloodline or not. But at least for red. Good against Lee Sin with this thing, I guess. Would it do anything against Jax? I'm not sure. You know what? This is a kind of game where maybe I'll just... If it's not going to completely screw over my base, I'll try it just to find out whether it would be troll or not. Nice one. Ooh. Oh, I fucked it up. My bad. Needed to dodge that lost Lee Sin Q. I also failed to actually like stay in his range when I needed to do 2B DPSing him when his Q was already on cooldown. I fucked up two things there. The main thing, well, yeah, the main thing would be that I failed to dodge the second Q. And the main reason why I failed to do that was I did actually have the correct juke. I just, his Q came up like slightly faster than I anticipated, so I wasn't like correctly tracking it in my head. Which, I mean, it's not like I know his exact amount of ability haste, right? But, you know, the more you play against a certain champion when he's playing like the meta builds, you know, you get used to how much ability haste they have. I should have been able to predict this Q would already be up around that time. I should have started juking sooner. So anything I can do here? Adrilla is going to be pushing mid anyway, right? So I'm just going to start rotating top. Ooh, Poppy tanking all that HP for free for what? For free, I guess. Ult here for some AoE? Ah, it only hits Jax, that fucking sucks. They were really grouped. If I hit a 3-man ult there, it doesn't matter that they're not low, it does like 1,000 damage. Super good for our chances of winning the fight after. Nice. Perfect. Can we chase down Aphelios? Hopefully, I've got a reset. Good fucking play, by the way. I accidentally got the kill on Aphelios. Let's fucking go. Ooh, nice jukes, by the way. Couldn't see them properly, but even through the red trinket, you could tell. Jeez, that was almost an ace. Poor Aphelios just got ran down by Jinx with passive, just because his teammates died. Been there, done that. Yeah, Aphelios got kind of... What the hell? Wow. Yeah, Aphelios got kind of screwed this game. He was winning lane pretty solidly, and then just completely out of his hands, I ended up getting fed. Literally not up to him. Nothing he could have done. I would be so fucking frustrated in his shoes as well, because literally the first thing that went right for me that caused me to get really fed was me making a bad macro move, or like a macro move that I like made a gamble and it didn't pay off. Like what I wanted to happen didn't happen. But then people just ran into me and died and suddenly I'm ahead. Like what is that bullshit? How can I make a bad move and get fed from it? I would be so pissed off if I was Aphelios. You could have punished it a little bit better, like, you could have at least got his turret, he would have at least matched my gold somewhat, but, like, yeah, I should not have had all of that gold, and I can't remember if I got the turret or not, but... I was gonna go for the Raptors, but my team are, like, posturing fairly aggressively on, you know, contesting enemy camps. I should be around to help them. That needs to be the priority over getting farm in my pocket. Potentially we can test this as well. Nice. Got it.
Such a loser, always ready to cry.
Fuck. Any reason why no Yuntal this build? This build Yuntal, man. I have my own little builds I like. I don't even necessarily think this is optimal, this is just how I enjoy playing. Works for me. Like, no offense to you, but like, by far the worst part of being a content creator, I gotta say, is that, like, when you do anything that's slightly off meta... Oh god, I should have flashed that, my bad. I'm dead. Oops. Yeah, whenever you do, like, anything that's even slightly off meta, it's not one person that asks you, oh, why are you doing this? And you just answer it once, and that's it. No, you get asked the same question a billion times, you have to give the same answer a billion times. Man, I just want to try different builds. I like doing whatever I think is good. I think this is decent. At least as good as Yuntal, maybe better. At least has narrows where it shines. I just get so tired of having to answer it, man. Again, no offense to you. I'm just so tired, boss. Anyway, my bad, I was a bit distracted. It was a very clear situation where I had to flash the Azir ult. In fact, he didn't even, like, combo it, like, perfectly. I had time to even react to his ult, on top of the fact that I clearly could also just predict it. I had time to predict, I had a time to react, and I failed to do either because I was distracted. If Aurel is not staying mid, then I can go mid instead of doing golems. I can maybe even just farm the raptors on the way to mid as well, though, just because they're right here. For release, but she's not a farming jungler anyway. Could be good. Nice one. Failed that W, my bad. Okay. Maybe we can try and catch these guys out. Okay, they're doing a heavy collapse on Elise. Oh, I was trying to path away, what the hell? I was clicking the wall. Just behind them. Nice. He's in a terrible position there. so close. Beautiful. Most of these fights I played quite clean, at least when I was getting kills.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
And just look at how I'm swapping between minigun and rocket sometimes, and like, man, I'm actually pretty clean at Jinx. Alright, GG.